So because you like GTA 3, I like GTA 3.
It's a perfect one to actually
Especially
chat
with especially with GTA 6 coming out soon. So that's like the starting. So that'll be playing in that little TV screen that we've got. Obviously, me and you at side of it. And then we could just talk bollocks about this. Because looking back now, it's fucking dog shit, mate.
It's awful.
It's so bad. I mean, like, when this first came out and we played this, we were like, the graphics are fucking unreal. This is amazing.
Well, so when did it actually come out? Were it 2003, 4, something like that? When
it's been a long time ago. Well, what's GTA 5 now? That's 13 years old.
I know, I can't believe that. That's been out on 3 different console eras, hasn't it?
Yeah. PS3, PS4, PS5, which is, when you think about it, is fucking mental.
2001, this came out.
No way. And we thought, you'd look at that police car there and you'd be like, that's an actual police car. That is realistic as it could ever get. The graphics will never get better than what we are seeing right now. And we've got a fucking advert. You bastards.
But the lucky thing, because we can cut shit like that out anyway, can't we?
Yeah. Well, even when the bridge scene. Oh.
But, like, I think what helped as well is, like, you got it with quite a lot of films. You know, when they make it, like, a bit duller, like a darker kind of...
Like a Tarantino film.
Yeah, it helps with the graphics, the CGI kind of things, because you're not really...
Mate, look at that bomb.
You haven't got loads to mess about with, like, lighting, have you?
No.
But,
did you see that bomb then? It might as well have been square. They tried to make it cylinder, but it might as well have been square.
It was the Polygon era, innit?
Oh, mate, but it was such a good game. It set the standard, didn't it?
It was like, so from like going from GTA London to this.
Bird's eye view.
Yeah, it was
that were a game on its own. Where you'd be like, I can't believe they brought a game out like this. This is amazing. You can actually shoot people and you can steal cars and drive around. And
you'd have your little sheet of cheese.
Yeah. Mate, you could memorise the cheats from this game off by heart.
I think I could probably do on San Andreas the get rid of cops, call cops on you if you wanted, like, just because you
got bored. Had a controller in front of me now, it would be just muscle memory. It'd be like R1, R2, L1, R2, up, down, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and that'd be like a minigun or something like that. The loading screens.
Yeah, I think the best one though, like Vice City with the loading screens, not like that, just like that 80s feel. Like, I know, like, we're not 80s kids, but there's just something about it. Now, like, growing up watching all like
80s films.
Yeah, like 80s, like Predator, Terminator, and just having that music in background. I think that's. But yeah,
hey, look at the game.
It's mad when you watch it.
That is ridiculous.
But for 2001,
that's what I mean. It came out, like you said, 2001. The graphics were unreal for its time, and especially when you like you started kicking somebody in, and they'd leave a little blood splatter on the floor. They would just like a pool of blood around them, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's actually real."
And then, like, $50 would drop on floor or something like that. They could pick up.
Once you've paid a prostitute and then beat her to death with it,
Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
This has been so much stuff back for me, you know.
Oh, it's same. It's like, it's annoying that I've not got it again to play. Like, I've got San Andreas, but I've not got this one, and I feel like this one, you've got to play this one first if you're going to play any of the originals. To then Vice City and then San Andreas, to truly appreciate that development step. You know, from
the storyline was sick and all. Escaping prison, trying to make a better life for yourself. You just ran somebody over.
It's just
the map's not even that big. It was literally around the corner. The map is probably that big. Nah. Where 5.
I think they've done things, haven't they? Comparisons, like map size comparisons, haven't they?
It's like 2 streets, isn't it?
Wait here, man. While I go.
Yeah, because then they just got bigger and bigger, didn't they? Like they had. Vice City had the 2 islands and the mini.
This one you had 2 islands on this. You had Liberty. You had to go across bridge because the blue bridge up, didn't they? Getting you out. You started off on first island. You go to the second island.
Maybe you could do me a favor.
Which always raining. It's like the longest night ever. It can take like 8 hours to complete. There's no sunrise.
It probably could take 8 hours to complete, yeah. But you could play it for 3 days straight and still enjoy it.
Oh, like amount of times, like as a kid, like when you get back from school and you'd fire it up, and you could have 2-3 hours on it, and you've not done a single mission.
I can't remember being that many loading screens, you know.
Oh, what in between?
I think
it's because we get so used to like.
Screen, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think that's just more because we're so used to modern games.
Yeah, and how fluent it is.
Whereas, like, I fire up Xbox and like I can jump from one game to another, and it'll just jump straight back into the last game I was playing, literally the last spot, which is mad for how fast it is when you used to fire PlayStation up sometimes, and you just like. Is it going to work?
Yeah, looking away, making I don't even bother if it works, and then you're praying to God that it does.
Yeah.
You get a scratch on your disc, and you're like, oh my God, my life is ruined. Honestly, I'm going to have to pay for YouTube Premium now, aren't I? I'm not buying YouTube Premium.
How much is YouTube Premium?
Like 15 quid a month, I'm paying that. But you get 1,500 quid for picking a crackhead up and dropping her off. And another loading screen. What's all that about?
It should have like a little counter in corner, like load screen counter.
Yeah.
But I think it's because it's the different missions, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I feel like missions used to be longer.
I feel like it did. It would never took me 2 seconds to go and pick her up. I'd have probably explored all map before I got to her. Because there's no line either, is there? If you look up minimap, there's no line to follow like you do in like modern day ones. It's literally a dot on a map and you have to find your own way there.
Yeah, I think games nowadays, they're just made too easy, aren't they? Yeah. Like,
they dumb it down, don't they?
Yeah, because they're not
idiot-proof it.
Yeah, and I think it's more because they're not bothered about most people that go on it. Like, they don't do story mode that much, and like they don't add that replayability on story modes anymore. No. So like, it's that massive online element. That's where they're going to make the money.
I only ever play online now.
Microtransactions, isn't it? Like,
yeah, milking the cow, as we like to say.
Yeah, massively. It's like looking at roads, like they're not perfect curves.
No. And I love the colours are it's just one colour. It's all grey. There's nothing else.
Oh yeah.
How boxy it is, man. You know, if I showed my kids this now and I said this was the best game of this era when it came out, they'd laugh at me. They would be like, but it's so bad.
Yeah, but it's like
you've got to be
there.
They would.
You've got to be. You've got to be there to appreciate it. Like, even like it looks bad. It's 2001 and it's 24-year-old game. But when you're looking at how smooth it is,
right in the fields, doesn't it, man? When you said that's a 24-year-old game, they just go, oh my God, I'm so old now.
Yeah, it's mad.
I must be so old. We started a podcast. So you reach a certain age and go, I'm gonna start a podcast.
It's when I think most people go like, they either do it when they're really young or old, and I think when it's old, it's when the grey hairs start coming through more than the fresh brown hair.
Beard for me. It's the beard for me.
Yeah, it's like I'll sit downstairs and our lass will go, wow, you've got some grey hairs coming through. I'm like, cheers.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I know.
Make me
You
feel-
don't have to point them out anymore.
I see him in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's like I've not got a full beard. It's going grey before it's fully come in.
That's bad.
Oh, it's yeah.
I'd get a derma roll of me and start derma rolling it just to see if it feel like that. Oh, I thought you were going to do jump. You didn't do jump.
Oh no.
Is this the one where it slows down as well? You know when you hit
Oh,
jump,
it's slow-mo
it
jump.
slows down, or is that Vice City?
Do you know what? I can't remember. I feel like
It'd be Vice City, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Combo, what am I gonna do? Leave.
But I feel like it happened on San Andreas as well, to be honest.
San Andreas it did as well, yeah.
How you doing, kid? The Don's son.
It's very-
He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at
Box
Hepburn
it.
Heights, but watch yourself.
Yeah.
Diablo turf.
Now
All
look
I
at
think-
live. Can you see live?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Fire exit. Keep clear.
So keep your eyes on
Well, it's like the shadow underneath the light.
It's so
Like
boxy.
it's so, but yeah.
It makes me want to cry watching this. Because it's not how I remember it at all. Like when we were on about other day, when I said Most Wanted, Need for Speed Most Wanted were my favourite game ever, and when I loaded it up the other month on the Xbox One, the original I've got, and he comes flying down bypass in his BMW, and it's the boxiest thing. The wheels might as well be square. And I remember seeing that thinking, that's the car I want to drive. That's going to be my car one day. And you
Do you know
look
what
at it
makes
now,
me-
and you're like, it's a Flintstone mobile. It's just square.
Oh yeah. But the cars on it, like, it makes me like thingy. Like you could get a Punto Grande on it and do it up, and it's like I can remember as a kid going, oh yeah, it'd be very cool. I'll have a Punto Grande and like do it all this. Like I had one.
Flames
and-
on it.
Yeah, neons underneath. Like as far as I got, we're putting some black trims on it on wheels, so it looked cool. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to spend the money. Like, but like when you go back to the old ones and you see what the cars were like people were driving like a Saxo or a Punto and Peugeot.
Fucking adverts, man. He must be raking it in, this YouTuber. Shout out to Benderick. Because that's who it's from. Look at the boobies.
This is Benedict.
Look at the boobies.
Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
Oh my god.
Be with you in a minute. Hey, I'm Joe.
Look at Jumbo
You
guy.
said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you.
But it's like another load of screen. It's that building block though, innit? You gotta think when this came out, like it was brilliant, weren't it? And then you gotta think every game from this, like when they started doing your 3D games, and like GTA were just like that next level of a game that they came out with, weren't it? Like you got so many games that tried to emulate it and copy it
Mad Max.
because it was
Which
popular.
is by them, like, but is that him from Mad Max? Not Mad Max. What's the game called?
Hurry up, he won't be eating forever.
Oh, I'm sure it's a Rockstar game.
But you got like what's it called now? But the Getaway.
The Getaway, what a fucking game that were. It was one of the hardest games in the world. It was the hardest one to drive on anyway.
And what else used to be like that?
Oh, Max
Like
Payne,
even-
weren't it? Is that the
Yeah,
character
Max
from Max Payne? Because they look a
I
lot
don't-
alike.
They probably just like
They
copied
like the
IP
sideburns,
and-
don't they, coming down here?
Yeah, but Max Payne's a different. Is it different developers?
Still Rockstar.
Is it?
Yeah. Still
Max
Rockstar.
Payne. They were right. No, we doing slow mo dive. And you did like dive to the left.
Like, what Matrix like it were.
Yeah, and then
Maybe that Viper's up there. Go up there, there's a Viper. Oh, 8 balls. This is where you get bombs, weren't it? Put bomb on car.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's like,
I remember this mission. I probably remember sitting on my bedroom floor playing this. Going, this is so good. And there's fucking note to it. Minecraft have got better servers on this than in this game now.
yeah, it's
There probably will be a Minecraft server dedicated to GTA 3. Or a map at least.
which is quite like it's heartbreaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when Minecraft like has become like no, when you like look at the games that are like popular now, they're just. I get GTA 5 still popular and stuff like that, and like not everybody's gonna want to like sit back and play like reminisce like us old farts.
This is all we talk about at work, is old games.
Oh yeah.
Can you remember this? Can you remember that? I just got this for PS2. Carboo.
Yeah, car booze. But like I can't imagine like when your kid oh my god. Like when your kid's like going like, oh, can you remember when we used to play Minecraft? Like I don't think it'll have that same.
Can you remember when we played Fortnite? And in 10 years' time,
Yeah.
Can you remember when we used to play Fortnite? And then 20 years' time, like, can you remember when we used to play Fortnite? Because that's all it is now, it's Fortnite.
I just don't think there's that kind. There's the same amount of choice. We ate good with games when we were younger. Because
yeah, massively.
I had a look earlier, and it were like, I'll see if I can find it again. I know, like I never played them all, but like, I'm sure PS2 games.
I'm saying, unless you've got a PC, the limited choice for games is low in it.
Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of ammunition opposite the subway.
There's so many fucking
PS2 is between like 4,000 different games. And then you got your Japanese releases and whatnot. Like not everything came over from Japan. I think there were about at least half of that for like America and Europe and the European games.
But still a lot of games.
Yeah, there ain't that for Xbox or PlayStation.
Top 3 played games now. It's probably going to be Fortnite, COD, and probably GTA 5. Than what you would when we were younger.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, I'm playing this at a minute. Oh, can I swap you this for that? And I'll play that.
Yeah.
Well, Crash, everybody played Crash. Everybody played Crash, everybody played Spyro. But then you had like, then Gran Turismo came out and everybody started playing that. But everybody was playing different. There must have been 100 games getting passed around our school. Can I borrow this while
it's like, yeah, because you wouldn't trade them in. You didn't have your digital versions. There were no such thing as a digital.
No. Go to game on a weekend and trade 5 for a 1 to try and get a new game.
When a new game came out, I can remember like doing that all the time. Like for like, I did it to get the Punisher game or Unreal Tournament. But
I really hate that. And another fucking loading screen.
But yeah, like you used to get like, because secondhand games were cheap as well. Like some of your new releases were a bit more expensive, but you wouldn't have like when did I CEX, and I get some games and your secondhand are cheap, but not like on your latest consoles. It's like
trading.
I would like buying secondhand. I was looking at getting Breath of the Wild for Switch, because I've not played a Zelda game since our school, like primary school. My friend had a N64 and I can remember playing Breath of the Wild. And
recently. I didn't like it, but yeah, go on.
But yeah, I'm sure like £40, and I'm like, it's a second-hand game that came out when the Switch came out, which is what 4 or 5 years older, 6.
Yeah, might be, yeah.
Or maybe even older.
And if you traded something in, they offer dog shit prices now.
Oh, massively.
Like back in the day, you traded PS2 game in. Don't get me wrong, it weren't much, but it was more than what they're offering now. You could trade, like I said, you could trade 5 games in and get a brand new game.
Oh yeah, easily. And like if you got a game that were just like a little bit worth a bit more, you could probably get like like a really good amount back, like an obscure game.
What we know now, would you have traded all your games back in the day?
No.
No. Would you have stockpiled a lot of games now? What are ridiculous, like Need for Speed Most Wanted?
Oh, massively. So
what are they going for now? CEX, £40.
I think Most Wanted
trading value now is like what, £32, or cash is like 24. It weren't a £40 game when it fucking got released.
No. Need for Speed Most Wanted.
On CEX.
At CEX, it's £52 for 360 for some bizarre reason. And do you know the bit that Alas tells me to just I get over it. I had it on Xbox and I get it away to a charity shop because I was just clearing stuff out.
Exactly. That's why I say, would you have got rid of any games? I would not have got rid of fucking any. I would have had a storage unit just full of all the games I had.
And I'm a hoarder at best of times, so I've got a garage. I don't like getting rid, but I'm not like one of them scruffy hoarders that keep newspapers or I've got yellow pages for past 30 years.
And every copy with a 5 mile
yeah. I'm circling out numbers of people that I know, hoping that they still live there.
Yeah.
But like my games and stuff like that, and I've still got all a lot of my original consoles, because I've always in my mind I'm even if it might be worth something, it might not be. The money side don't come into it, but it's if you just want to pick it up, we talk about all these games that we played as kids, and you're I'd love to just jump on GTA. Jump on we were talking about other day, Tekken, or
just the OG games.
Just some of the proper old games. If you get rid of it, and as time goes on, there becomes less and less of them about, and then then the price goes up.
That's probably why price is rocketing, because everybody had Most Wanted back in the day, and like you said, they'll have just got rid of it, get a charity shop, thrown it away because they said new consoles come out, they don't want to play it anymore. Better stuff gets out. Like you were saying, you preferred Carbon, which is a fucking whole nother story.
Oh yeah, but that's just preference. I think Carbon were just the one I sat through 6 weeks holidays, and just me and my mate Alex just absolutely smashed arse off it and just really enjoyed playing it.
You can't disrespect Most Wanted with Carbon. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Most Wanted is in a fucking another league. That's why you could buy Need for Speed Carbon now for £6 from CEX.
I paid 50p from a charity shop for it.
There you go. Fucking settled. Even charity shops know what it's worth. They'll still want £4 for it.
Yeah. Some charity shops are proper on board with it. They're we're gonna
Ronaldo's for fucking £1.
Sculptural form.
Sue Ryder. I think they do have good stuff in there, but they know what
shit's worth. If it's got a Nike on it or an Adidas or some sort of game, price spike. I can't remember this having a timer on it. Why did it have a timer on it?
It's the taxi missions, isn't it? Is it this one Where you get the boost jump with taxis when you do finish all taxi missions, or is it Vice City?
I can't remember. It's been that long. But did you just see when it popped up in corner then saying press R3? Can you remember going from PlayStation to PS2 and the first game saying press R3 and you're looking at controller going, what the fuck's R3?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, massively.
I think I cried. I think I went downstairs going, I don't know what R3 is. I think it's broken. Something's wrong with this. And I'm sure my sister went, it's this one. She just clicked it like that. Click.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I think ages because because originally pads didn't have analogs, did they? And it was on PS1, and then you got the DualShock coming.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't realise you could press them in, and it worked as something. Because like, not all games used to be able to use the analogs. Like some wrestling games, like you'd have analog, but it just wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, like SmackDown versus Raw, that were it, weren't it? That didn't have analog. That were all still D-pad. Even that were on PS2.
Mate, what about playing football games, not actual soccer, with D-pad, and you're just walking and running a straight line?
You could never go in a diagonal line. Never in a million years. It were like a game of Snake, weren't it? With the ball going like up, right boxy. Is that where you could foul? Or was that a different game I'm thinking about?
Oh, you could foul people
that were called red card, weren't it? Where you could actually beat them.
Where you just beat them all?
Yeah, I'm sure it was called red card.
No. But I know, like, you used to be able to, like...
Red card. Football.
PS1.
PS2? So this were it.
Wow.
No.
You could actually foul them and they would never, ever, ever get done for it.
Still yet to have a shot on target. Oof, on a bit of a break. I'm all over
You just need a Cantona to 2-foot a fan.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Look at crowd. Just blurs. Is that David Seaman? It's not, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shaolin soccer.
They did him dirty.
That with his bum in the end as well.
But can you remember, like, every time, like, a new football game would come out, and you'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe how much they've got their likeness.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Each year it would get better and better, and then, like,
Feels like
PS
golden generation.
Pro Evolution Soccer 8, it just went back downhill. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
That looked
Nowadays,
like Tintin. Number 4 looked like Tintin then.
Oh, it's meant to be Skulls. It's meant to be Paul Skulls, isn't it?
It looked like Tintin.
Oh.
Look at that. What a game that were. And then you went to FIFA and you did that and ref would stop you straight away and you're like, for fuck's sake.
I used to love it on old ones on PS1 where you could just run off from ref. It'd just be like running around pitch and refs chasing after you.
Trying to give you a card.
Yeah.
Not today, motherfucker.
Mountain to climb here.
What game?
Mountain to climb.
Mate, who thought of this?
This is it. There
What?
we go.
I can't remember ever doing this.
It's like a mixture of like FIFA Street of
FIFA Street, yeah, I was thinking exactly the same then.
And that's straight at the keeper.
Getting Emily Heskey.
Oh, just trying to cross it.
Ref! Red card!
It would be now. They'd have fucking VAR and everything on new FIFA.
Don't know what to do, but he's gonna. Oh, here we go.
He's through headbutted! No! No!
Taken out here.
It didn't whack him out! I can't remember ever doing stuff like that. I can remember just fouling him and like being, yeah.
No.
You'd be like, no, inserting like.
Just threw headbutting him.
That's brilliant.
Incredible.
It was such a good game. It was like wrestling and football combined.
Yeah. But like games like this, when you'd have your mates round, like on a Friday or something, and you'd all
Yeah, pestered mum for a
Blitzkrieg.
sleepover. Please, please,
Yeah.
have a sleepover. And you're just playing this all night long.
Yeah, because like you weren't bothered about that game that had a story or like that. You
Just having fun.
It was something you just like, and you wouldn't get stressed out like you do nowadays at games.
It's got a bit of
Oh,
magic
skulls?
behind it.
How far up in sky he is.
I don't know. Superman. Fucking wiped out. God, they need to remake this game. Can you imagine this remastered? It'd have FIFA on ropes.
One back.
They wouldn't even know what to do.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Okay, now.
All in all pilots.
Oh, this is a fucking 2-second ad.
That deserves an Emmy.
Can you remember when eBay didn't have eBay? when
Do you
eBay
remember when
didn't have,
eBay didn't have?
Get it wide. Let's get across in.
YouTube didn't have ads.
Can.
Yeah. Well then, how do you pay people now if you don't have ads? Like and subscribe.
yeah. yeah. And on that note,
we want to get
I
paid.
can tell, other than just a booster.
I don't want to be getting up at 5 in the morning.
I know, which we'll be doing soon. So it will have
Yeah.
to. It will have to come to an end. And my dogs want to go out because that's why they're crying in the background. If you can hear them.
Do you know what? I thought that was my dog, to be honest.
No, it's mine. They want to go out for the walk.
Now. Right.
Ooh.
I know. Take them out that block for 10 minutes.
2-2.
What a game that were. We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to reminisce over some games again. I'll just keep pulling it up on YouTube.
Somehow not 6 feet.
We'll watch it and be like, yeah, no. You just fought red! Get fucking dude!
Yeah, I think the main thing is, do you know, like if we
He's actually
we'll stick to a game
the referee.
and then literally like we'll watch it or like talk and then have like literally we can just like chat bollocks about that game, a bit like what we have been doing.
This is
But,
what
like,
I think. This is what we should do. We'll start talking about a game like we do. Pick the best bits out of the game. We'll move on to another game, and then just have it as like we could have it as clips, couldn't you, to say, and then obviously long content form.
McManaman.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. No, we're Stevie G.
Down, son.
No, it were Manimal or
I
something.
didn't think McManaman had this in the locker, but
I ain't got a clue.
I say.
You really chewing at gate?
I mean, what is
Fucking
that?
dogs are chewing at gate.
But yeah, do you mean Michael Owen?
Owen?
No, it was something called Manum or something like that.
It's hard to tell from these character models.
You know me, I don't do football. I'm not
Right,
interested in football one bit.
Oh, that's nice.
Just this were a good game.
Yeah, they were just. I think this era, like
Here
up to
I was absolutely
like 2000, and I'd say up to about 2015 is when games were good, and after that they started falling downhill.
do that hot.
Well, you know me, from 2007 till 2011, all I really played were RuneScape. That's all I ever played. And Halo 3.
3-3.
They were like a mixture
Yeah.
of both. And then Counter-Strike on PC, to be fair.
Like this.
And then when COD Modern Warfare 3 came out, was that 2011?
I don't like this one bit.
That's all I played.
2009 with Modern Warfare 2. Yeah,
It was about
2011.
11, yeah. It's about time I got with back. So I used to get home and she'd be sat playing on it, and I'm like, "You're fucking up my KD, get off it!" I think I actually made her own profile so she could play on her own.
I can remember when that roundabout when that thing had broke my hand, so like I couldn't play it properly. Because I couldn't move with part of my hand.
Excuses were going in already, weren't you? You were definitely on chat going, "I've broken my hand, guys. Just be
you know
careful."
Certainly was.
I were worse when the pot got took off.
They're just more
I
physical.
were worse.
We had to learn it all again.
Tackles.
Yeah, because like, that's why I always use bumpers. No, R1, L1 for aim and shoot, not triggers, because it were easier.
15 shots.
And then every other game decided to change it to triggers, and you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Player as well is so fun. Imagine this online. Like, I only had it on PS2 when we never really played online. We just played amongst ourselves.
But yeah, I think going forward, what will
Absolutely amazing.
if you're in agreement,
I'm in agreement.
choose game.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll get a game. We'll run it through. We'll like have a bit of like his own time on it. What we remember, read up on it, and we'll talk about it. What we remember, reminisce, and then the good and the bad about the game, whatnot, and then
Yeah, man.
tangent, and then we can like tangent off on stuff as well, can't we?
Yeah.
Because like
It's gonna spiral. It's gonna branch out. Whatever. Because talking about a game for an hour, unless it's like a really good fucking game, what I remember vividly, I'll not be able to talk an hour on a game like that. It will branch off.
Yeah, and I don't think even same with myself. Like with a lot of games, like am I going to be able to chat for a good hour over on the same subject? Probably, because I can chat box about most things.
We got Jimmied.
Yeah, yeah. But like, at what point are we going to like start repeating ourselves on stuff? Like, but we forgot that we've said it, or like, but which is. If it's like a valid point, like going, oh yeah, it's fucking stupid. This, I don't know why they put it in the game. It's like, to me, why do games have inverted controllers? Who the fuck? What psychopath?
Think inverted controllers is good.
Uses inverted yeah, who thinks it's good and actually learn how to? Just so like, yeah, I want to look up when I press down.
Mate,
like,
there's a Counter-Strike Pro who's won like multiple like World Series and he has inverted controllers. So for him to look left, he has to swipe right. Like you say, up is down, down is up. And he's a fucking pro. And that was from, he said, I saw him in an interview and they were like, why'd you play with inverted? And that was from Flight Simulator, because Flight Simulator apparently is all inverted controllers. Which is mental to think about that. I could never play inverted.
No, I just